Hello. Pardon me. This is Maruta, aka Madame Maru's House of Cards. And I am hoping that this camera that I recently acquired is going to make my efforts at posting videos more successful. Um, so far, so good. Just hoping someone might stop by for a chat or a reading. So, while we wait for people to wander in, oh, look, it's Joanne Miranda. Hi. How's your day going, Joanne? I'm so pleased that you've joined me. Would you care for a reading? Hi, Teresa. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good trip and find everything you want at the store. Okay. Blessings, Fatima. Thanks for joining us. So, tonight, the decks that I have laid out are my top 3 fairy decks. And I didn't really set up any prompts, but if you have a question, you can let me know. If you just want a general reading, you can let me know that as well. And the decks I'm using are the Shadowscapes, the Fairy Blessing cards, and there we go, the Enchanted Oracle. So I'll be pulling at least one card from each deck. You know how that goes. Hey, Amanda. So, Joanne, did you have a question or do you just want a general? Okay, great. Alrighty, I think we will start with the blessing. A blessing for Joanne. We have a blessing of honesty. And a blessing of rapture was stuck to it. So take those both. Honesty and rapture. That's a good beginning. Tell the truth and feel good about it. Hi, Michael. Hi, Elizabeth and Ash. We have Nightfall. If you guys are interested in a reading, when I'm done with Joanne, I will basically take the next person that posts they want a reading. I haven't got any mods and I'm not sure how to make any at this point. It's for list keeping and such like. Okay, so I have the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So now the trick is figuring out how all of this goes together. We have Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles would indicate that there is a need, a financial need, and that Seven of Cups indicates that you need to make a choice. The Page of Cups would indicate a new choice based on emotions, and Nightfall is pretty immediate. So something's going on tonight for you, Joanne? I don't know if that resonated for you or not, but so say the cards, and that's all I have for now. So if anyone else is interested in a reading, please indicate so in the comments. Thank you for letting me read for you, Joanne. So maybe something affecting your decision will happen tonight. Ash, would you like to ask a question or do you want a general reading? I'm really grateful that you all have come out tonight to join me. Okay. What crystals am I wearing tonight? I am wearing, I put this bracelet together. It has Unikite and strawberry quartz and rutilated quartz. I'm wearing lapis for intuition. This one I put together with aquamarine and angelite for peace and protection. This one is char white and yak bone. This one is rose quartz, angelite, and pearl. And these are lava stone and basically examples of the planets. And my rings are quartz. There's a particular ancestor of mine from Italy that I just recently came in contact with, and I want to know what messages he has for me. From Italy, that's interesting. Hi, Hershey. Thanks for joining me. Okay. The reason I say that's interesting is because the other day I was coloring in my Boda deck. I was coloring in the King of Cups, and well, you know, I talked to Cosmic Orphan, and he explained that speaking in tongues is a method for stimulating the pineal gland. So I've been baptized in the Holy Spirit when I was like 16, and I can speak in tongues still, even though I don't follow the church like that anymore. So I started speaking in tongues while I was coloring the King of Cups, and it came out as an Italian song. So it's interesting that you're asking me about an ancestor from Italy. That would say the kingdom of love is at hand. Okay, so Ash Foster's music's Italian ancestor. We got a blessing of the Beltane Dew and a blessing of the Shining Ones. So Beltane is a fire festival. That's light, a lot of light coming through. The Green Man. We were just talking about the Green Man with Joey and Bobby. He's like the deepest part of nature that is inaccessible to humans, but extremely necessary. Hmm. Wow, you moved and you start college. That's great. All right. Well, we have the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man speaks to enlightenment. The Five of Swords to conflict. And the Knight of Cups to the opportunity for love. I get the impression that you're going to have a busy year. You should put down conflicts to the nature of man. And by Beltane, you should be doing very well. And blessings on your journey, Ash. I hope you do really well. Would anyone else care for a reading? Okay. Fatima, I see your request. Thank you. Okay. I could see where the LGBTQ sociology class, you might run into some conflicting opinions. People seem to feel like bullying is okay now. But I do hope that you'll be able to stand up for yourself in that situation. Okay, so for Fatima. We have a blessing of stillness. Or the spirit of Yule. Okay. Thanks, Ash. Thanks for letting me read for you. Wow. I'm sorry. We got the Four of Swords. And then the Knight of Swords as well. So there's a lot of resting going on. We've got a Blessing of Stillness and the Four of Swords. So, if you're working too hard, then, I see you Knight of Swordsing around. You need to take some rest. It's a gift you give yourself. All right, Fatima? Does that make sense? I get the feeling that you do a lot. Okay, yeah. Listen to your body and give it some rest. Would anyone else be interested in a reading? Definitely. Thanks, Elizabeth. So, if you guys aren't interested in readings, is there any subject that you'd like to discuss? Any questions you have for me, maybe? Ooh, Hershey, definitely. All right, that's the card. That's interesting. A Blessing of the Seelie. are the Fair and Blessing cards. Woo! Did you see all those cards try to escape, Percy? This is your deck, you know that? Nemesis Entwined and Mystic Mermaid. Interesting. Hey, Cosmic. How you doing tonight? Did they get the job done? Hershey? You got the Lovers and the Chariot. Okay. I have the feeling that this is your nemesis. I know you don't like mermaids, but you are entwined with one. C'est moi. We are in a chariot together. And it will be a blessing in the end. I promise.